Welcome to the season 4 recap of Disenchantment. Bean arrives at Hell with Dagmar trying to arrange a marriage between her and Satan, but she wants out of it and attempts to run away. Lucy sobs while he is stuck in heaven. Bean talks to Lucy's head while underground dwellers try to bring the rest of Lucy's body back to life with the sacred goo. Meanwhile, the elves attempt to make them move to take power in Dreamland. Elfo, captured by Auguries, tries to escape. Bean attempts to make Satan dislike her and stop the marriage, with a resurrected Jerry and Lucy help her flee Hell. Bean, Lucy and Jerry arrive in Steamland via an elevator from Hell, with Bean demanding answers from Elva. Elfo is snuck around by the Auguries and he finds out a family secret. Bean and Jerry steal Alva's airship to return to Dreamland. Elfo's dad, Pops, tells Elfo a family story. Elfo's Augury brother challenges him in a duel to the death. Bean and Jerry bring Elfo into the airship en route to Dreamland. King Zog enters the Twinkleton Insane Asylum and has his first therapy session. Zog admits to his fellow inmate Giggles that he misses his family and he attacks the therapist after he declares that Zog will stay there for eternity. Elfo uses the controls to pull Laughing Horse inside the airship. Zog digs his way out and escapes the asylum, then becomes a monk in monastery. Zog leaves the monastery and meets Whip and Wap. Bean and the rest land their escape pod near a cave. Bean, Elfo, Lucy, Laughing Horse and Jerry return to Dreamland, which has been taken over by an army of goons. Bean, Elfo, Lucy and Jerry sneak into the castle. The people of Dreamland side with Jerry, driving Cloyd and Becky away, while Bean tries to take care of Zog, who got scratched on the arm during the fight with Cloyd. Bean shoots down an escape pod from the airship, but Becky and Cloyd weren't inside. Bean and Zog come to an agreement they will share the ruling throne of Dreamland. Sorcerio brings Freckles, Zog's therapy puppet, to life. Zog plans a parade for the next morning while Freckles spies on the secret elf meeting. Zog, Bean, Elfo and Lucy work together to try and find Becky, Cloyd and Freckles. A chase begins in the tunnels beneath the ground. Bean goes into the water with Lucy and Elfo in order to save her dad. Bean swims underwater in hopes of finding Lucy, Zog and Elfo, who were pulled underwater. She finds a section of the castle underwater. Once there, she learns that the castle is the home of the sea trogs. While Zog, Lucy and Elfo are fine with taking riches from the trogs, it makes Bean uneasy they are taking advantage of them, wanting to atone for what their ancestors did. Mora saves Bean just before she drowns and gives her the necklace back. However, Mora leaves before Bean wakes up. Zog, Lucy, Elfo, Una are glad to see Bean alive, while she remains defensive about who saved her. Zog laments how lonely he is, and Bean admits she is in love and they have a heart-to-heart about romance and love. Zog connects with Ursula and the child he didn't know he had. The explorers try to capture Zog's kid, but end up spearing his cigar, burning down part of the forest in the process. Bean tries to become a better queen and lets people come to her in hopes of solving their problems. After Elfo encourages Jasper and Derek to put their differences behind, they throw him down into the tunnels. Levo makes a shocking discovery while the Trogs and Elves confront each other in the tunnels. Elfo discovers something about Trogs and Elves. Bean keeps having nightmares and is trying to figure out what they mean. The Trogs and Elves throw down their weapons. Jasper and Derek are brought to school. Bean ends up drinking the goo secretly stuck there by the Trogs and falls asleep. Bean chases Dagmar in her dream. Bean catches up to her and realizes that she hasn't been chasing Dagmar in her dreams but Bean herself. Bean confronts her dreamtime version of herself, Bad Bean, with the help of her friends. Bean tries to kill the evil version of herself in her dreams. One of the Trogs say that Bean can only defeat Dagmar with the help from the goo. Elfo and others convince Lucy to save Bean from the dream. Bean is rescued by Maura and they kiss underwater in a loving embrace. In a post-credits scene, Dagmar sits on the throne with Satan and Bad Bean's severed head, then looks at the audience, smiling. Thank you for watching the recap, and if you liked it, then please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.